Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Allan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all, to the 152nd edition of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. We are so glad you're with us. One of us, speaking of that, Allan, has been anally traumatized, and it's exactly the way you think. So, welcome to the show.
Wasn't me.
One of us.
I'm gonna put that out there right now.
One of us.
Yeah, Freddie's like, I don't have my grade wife beater on today.
Yeah,
That was last night.
what's my butt?
Welcome to the show. We're so glad you're with us. Listen to the show. I forgot all the intro stuff for some reason. Let me find that. So yeah, again, because of the anal drama. So we're so glad you joined us, and we can't thank you enough for your support on X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You can always check us out at blcpodcast.com and listen to us every single day on your favorite podcast platforms. And don't forget to like and review the show, and also YouTube. So I don't know what with YouTube, just YouTube. Hey, and of course, it's my pleasure to introduce Fred.
Oh, hey, it's me.
I was going to say something sassy, and I couldn't.
He said something assy.
Assy. Allan OTB, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's me. Let me see. I don't think the crowd didn't show up today.
They're watching the Olympics, man.
Yeah, they are.
It's Olympics.
Yeah, the crowd's in gay Paris.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't realize it until you talked about it yesterday.
So they gayness.
Well, I was going to say, speaking of gay Paris, what did you guys think of the Olympics opening ceremonies? Which
they let it all hang out. It reminded me of like Saturday Night Live. Remember Stefan?
Yeah.
Remember Bill Hader used to do Stefan?
Yeah.
They've got midgets. They got everything.
Yeah.
They even had a nut sack hanging out.
It's like, and it's called Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's called wee.
Yeah.
Or like splat.
The hottest runway is in Paris.
So I tried to find like the whole opening ceremony multiple times, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Like, I guess they like hit it.
Everything got it locked down, buddy. Yeah.
And so, because I didn't get to watch it in real time, and so I went back and I found like most of it today, I think, except for the end. And I got like,
the end was the best part.
I know. I'm mad because I wanted to see the end most.
What end? Like, because
I saw.
Was it the money shot?
No, I wasn't there for the money shot.
The end.
Let's see.
So the end was the lighting of the torch was like the absolute end.
Okay. Well, I got there before the Last Supper scene. I didn't get to that.
Okay, so that was kind of like middle of the show.
Oh, okay.
That was like middle of the show. So like it started
Did it get
out
weirder from there? How long was the show?
No, that was the weirdest part. Like that was the weirdest part.
Because it was weird. The parts I watched.
It was like 4 hours long. It was like
they had
4
the
hours
death
long.
dance. Don't they had like the death dance? They had that big death guy running around.
Deaf or death?
Death.
Did they have a deaf guy running around, Fred?
It's like greased up deaf guy.
Yeah, greased up deaf guy.
Don't touch me.
It's a tradition.
Say it, Zero.
He's like, his hands. It's like off running.
No, I saw like weird library.
Weird library?
Yeah, the weird library part.
The Marie Antoinette.
Yeah, I saw
the Louvre. That was the Louvre.
Yeah.
Okay,
Some lady
Louvre library
with no head.
No, it's a museum.
It was a lady with no head.
So
that's Marie Antoinette.
Yeah.
And then the metal band, saw all that.
Right.
That was actually
And then
pretty
the
That
ship.
was pretty cool. Yeah.
No. I was like, this is awesome.
Badass.
This is crazy. There's 100 ladies without heads right here.
Yeah.
But whatever. So I saw that, and then I saw the pirate ship.
But they was false advertisement because when they had the heavy metal band come out, they said they were bringing out Godzilla.
Oh.
It was a gorilla. And I was like, oh, it's Godzilla in Japanese, but Godzilla never showed up.
I was so excited.
I was like, yeah, Godzilla, fucking A. But no.
Nothing says France like Godzilla.
He never showed up.
Nothing says wine country like a
Picking his teeth with the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. I feel like the French
moon.
people would like Mothra more for some reason.
Yeah, they too seem like a model.
Well, because
Mothra's
Mothra's kind of gay.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, ooh, wee wee.
Ooh,
He flutters so beautifully and gracefully in the sky.
the butterfly effect. So like it started
so I saw
out with
that.
the parade of nations, which like they were all on boats. Some of them, which was funny, was,
But it was
like
raining,
some of the
right?
fall in it. It was raining. It was raining like hell.
Yeah.
Some of the nations, like the smaller nations with like little athletes, were in their own like little speedboat kind of like thing. Like wow, like bigger country, America, we had our own fucking boat. We had a yacht.
Yeah.
We had a fucking yacht going down the Seine River. You know what I'm saying? But then you have like Ghana, and there's just like in a rowboat. They're just in a little tugboat, and they're all just so happy waving their flag. And,
Hey, they're doing their thing. And you get like South Sudan, and it's just a guy on a boogie board.
Yeah.
They're just all like,
Like, he's in a floaty, like, and they're pulling him.
yeah, he's like got 150 foot of rope from the last boat to him, and he's just like going. Like, everybody thinks it's over, and then he's like, "Hey, I'm the Jamaican bobsled guy," or whatever. He's the only one.
But yeah, so and then like Gaga, she was there. You know what I'm saying? She performed, and it was like you said, it was raining, and she was performing on like it was like at the banks of the river, and there was these steps they had painted golden, and like she comes out and she's singing in French, and they're down the stairs, but it was like I said, it was wet and raining. One dude slipped and fell. I mean,
man, I missed that shit.
Shouldn't have done that on stairs. Oh, okay. This has nothing to do with it, but I got to tell you guys real quick. So we had football practice tonight. And and we were leaving, and there was a bunch of girls doing kickball, right? And like some like teenage girls, and then some like there was a couple girls who were probably like 6 or 7 years old. Well, we're walking by on the way to the car, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. They're playing kickball. And there's two girls sitting at third base, and they're like 6 or 7, and they're like playing on the base, right?
Yeah.
So they're like not paying attention to anything. They're standing, or they're like kneeling on the base, playing on the base, playing with with each other or whatever. And somebody kicks the ball hard as shit. And I was like, oh no, it's going to hit one of those girls. Because it was a dead line drive to third base. And it was even better than I thought it would be. Because it went and hit one of them and bounced off and hit the other one. And then went on a twofer. Got them both. And I couldn't help myself because I saw it happening, and Nate was like walking by me. And I was like, that's hilarious. And I said it really loud. So I felt bad because then the girls were like crying and stuff, but it was the exact same thing. Sorry, it just cracked me up because I was like, no, this can't happen. Like sometimes you see stuff and you're like, this can't, it's not going to happen like this. See, and it does.
When you didn't have your phone out. You know what I mean?
Right. See, that's experiencing life.
Yeah.
And no one will ever believe me.
Nope. I don't believe you.
So,
no,
I don't believe you didn't see funny. That. You made it up.
Oh, I wish I could see it. I can see it in my head. I'll draw it for you.
So, like I said, the bridge was the catwalk thing. That was kind of like middle of the opening ceremonies.
Okay.
And like I said, yeah, it was really weird because I'm not a fashion guy, but Paris is known for their fashion, so they're known for the models and all that good shit. Right. And it was crazy, man. They had like one guy walking like in ballet shoes. He was walking down the runway on his tiptoes. And then there was like another girl. She didn't have any legs. She had tink tinks. You know what I'm saying? She had the little
tink tinks.
Tink tinks. You know, the little
Like
Back
prosthetic
the-
legs?
The running
prosthetic
things,
leg. Yeah, she had
Just the
those
short
on.
ones though? Or like
But
regular?
no, like they were the fully bit back ones.
like the
You know
dude
what
that
I'm
used to
saying?
run
the
in
blades, the
Olympics that had
Yeah,
those-
Officer
that guy.
Pistorius.
Yeah, Pistorius. Yeah, the
Yeah.
murderer.
Yeah, murdered a bunch of people.
And then there was another. I guess
that's
it was
good.
a trans guy. Like
So there
Really
could have been a
weird.
deaf guy. And you
it
just
could have
didn't
been.
know.
It probably was. Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't sign me anything.
Yeah, he's like,
I asked for his autograph, and he went. "Brr, brr, brr." Oh. He signed it. But yeah, so that whole thing that was weird.
shenanigans.
But like after the parade and all that, they ended at the Eiffel Tower,
Right.
and then Celine Dion. That was like the best part of it, man.
Right.
She sung from atop the Eiffel Tower, and like this was her first performance in
No
like
shit,
years.
really? I didn't know.
Yeah,
She like lost her voice or something. She had like a whole
She had like
She's got
what
like a
is it,
muscle
like
disease
human-
that
yeah, it's like lock.
her
body
muscles lock
disease
up.
or
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
ALS or something, yeah.
she fucking locks up and she can't move. But
Yeah.
like she overcame that and she was up there and she
Dang.
sung her ass off, man. That's
What'd she
just
sing?
beautiful. I don't know, it was a French song.
Did she sing the Titanic song while the boats were
No.
sinking?
And that was like with the water. Yeah.
That'd been fucking awesome.
That's what I was thinking in the rain. Like, oh my
the,
god.
the boats explode. You know
The
what I'm
boats
saying?
explode
And
as they're
hearts
singing.
going on, yeah.
You know, she would just sing harder though. Like I believe
Yeah.
that about that because that's one thing. I'm not a huge Celine Dion fan by any stretch. I mean, that's fine,
Right.
you know, whatever. But
Mhm.
man, when she sings, she puts like all of herself
Oh
into
yeah,
it.
she
Like,
puts
No,
it
that- yeah,
on,
she's-
man, yeah.
give her
she
credit
can
where
sing.
credit's due, man.
Right, yeah. I mean,
So
I couldn't tell you any other song by her than the Titanic song.
Really?
But, like-
You can't all by myself?
Is that Celine?
Celine Dion?
Yeah.
No, that's not Celine.
All by myself. Yeah, that's
No,
Celine Dion.
but she may have sung it, but that's not her song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She didn't.
According to Conan O'Brien, it is. I'm going by it.
So I can already tell you that we're going to get absolutely roasted by a certain member of our audience for this.
Uh-oh.
So, be warned. But some of her songs are
Give us
I love you, to love you more, all by myself.
Yeah.
It's all coming back to me.
I know that one. Yeah, I know that
I
one.
thought that was
I know one.
Meatloaf.
I'm alive.
all coming
That's
back
the
to
way
me.
it is, and some other one. Ave Maria, Just Walk Away, Beauty and the Beast, and a bunch of other words. So Celine Dion, great lady.
Yeah.
But again,
she ripped it
She's
up there,
talented,
man.
yes,
Like
she's talented.
sings with a lot of heart.
And like, I mean, that has to be her coup de grace. You know what I'm saying? As
Oh, look at
French
you,
would say.
Frenchie.
Yeah, as the
Coup de
French would say.
grace.
Look at him.
I don't know.
But she's
That
not
probably-
French.
I'm pretty sure
She
that
is. She's Canadian.
she's French Canadian.
She's French Canadian.
So we're
No,
both
she's
right.
Canadian.
Fuck you, Alan.
A little bit. She's African American. Like I'm African American. She's French Canadian.
But she's
I believe
from a
that
part-
works that same way.
But she speaks French. Like
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does.
So-
Because she sung the shit out of that French song.
right.
She was-
I'm stuck back when
That's
Parker
Nope.
called me a racist.
Moving on.
That's what I was laughing about.
That happened.
I was
moving
like,
on.
she's Canadian. racist.
Little racist. Little racist. But you know, in the spirit of the Olympics and love. I'm
Oh, yeah, that's
going
right.
on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So when they got to
Okay, yeah.
the Eiffel Tower, she sung her song. Then they took the torch
Okay.
back up the Seine River.
Okay.
Like it came down the Seine River, and then they took it back up the Seine River
Right.
to where they were lighting the actual big torch to
Okay.
open up the games,
Okay.
which was, I don't know where it was, but it was a big hot air balloon.
It's in France.
Like Tony Parker was there.
Yeah. it's
Like he got
French.
he walked it like a couple of meters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I
who
mean,
lit-
Who lit it?
I don't know. It was some French guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't.
John-
And-
Yeah.
But it was like this huge hot air balloon, and like it lifted up into the air, and the games were. I didn't understand the relevance of the hot air balloon but then they said that's where
Was that invented in France?
invented in France.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Probably
Paris,
actually
like,
invented in China, but
Yeah.
whatever.
because in Paris, if you go to the Paris hotel, it's all a bunch of balloons inside.
Oh,
of it.
it's all balloons.
Really?
It's
Yeah,
only
they paint
balloons.
them all. They have it all in painted.
Those balloons filled with
They
heroin.
created balloons to
Yeah.
make for beds, and then they were like, "These suck as beds." Let's let go of them, and they all flew up in the air, and they were like balloons.
Did they have any bread references or anything?
No, I didn't really see any bread. I mean,
You would have thought.
It would have been
the,
hilarious if somebody was just dressed as like a French loaf.
there were like a bunch of people with chicken hats on,
Sure.
and I was like, "What the hell's the significance of the chicken?
Chicken
Why is everybody wearing these chicken hats?" And the
Turns
rooster
out-
is the French national bird.
right.
Oh, the
That's what I was
cock.
Just about to say.
The cock. Frenchies
France
love
loves
the cock.
They love the
Love
cock.
Love the cock.
There you go. So there you go. So speaking of chickens,
The cock. I love it. Chickens.
no, speaking of chickens, explain to me the what everybody's up in arms about with the like Last Supper thing.
My cock. I don't know. Evidently, that's what they said, that it was
It was like a parody of it or whatever.
a parody or a rendition of it. But then there was like what they didn't show until after people started calling them out about it was there was another character in the middle, like a green dude, like, and it was
Green
supposed
Goblin.
to- yeah. Spider-Man.
Fuck you, Peter Parker.
But it was supposed to be like Dionysus or
Dionysus, yeah.
Yeah, the Greek god of like gleefulness and
Yeah, and like
merriment.
like too much shit, like having like
Yeah.
partying, like of having too much.
Yeah, too much. Yeah, excess and
Yeah, there you go. That's correct.
Yeah,
Excess.
excess. And
I'm glad you know the
so
language because I do not.
that I mean, really, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
their souls that are going
They're
to
French
hell.
people,
If
dude.
it was, I mean, it's, whatever.
It
Yeah.
wasn't
Isn't Da
like
Vinci?
you
Isn't Da Vinci a French guy anyway? The guy
Leonardo?
I
yeah.
think
the
he
what-
No,
was
he's
from-
Italian. He's Italian.
Leonardo DiCaprio? No. He was in
Leonardo-
Titanic.
the turtle.
Here we go.
the turtle. So
Bring it back.
well, so we know we're obviously like so interesting. It was interesting. Like I said, what I saw was very interesting.
It was-
very avant-garde and exactly what I expect from a bunch of French dudes
Right.
when they're like, "Hey, make some art." This is exactly what I expect.
They still didn't beat China though.
No.
Nah.
China's opening ceremony is epic.
Well, yeah.
and
How
it
many people
was-
died at that ceremony though? From China?
Yeah, they were.
Like
They didn't just die; they were sacrificed. They
right
wanted
at the
to-
end of the
Yeah.
at the end of the drum beat,
That
the
was
last
a
beat.
great honor for them to die at
Which,
that.
was the China one the one with the drones going into the
Yeah.
fire?
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
the drums.
and
they had like
the
1,000
2018
drummers.
drummers
They
or
had
whatever.
drones flying, and
Yeah.
one of them, the drones went into the
Like
fire
flame,
thing,
yeah.
the flame thing. Yeah, I don't know which one.
Good
I think it
times.
was China's. It was one
Yeah.
of them. And that's
I
why they
didn't
don't
see
have the
that
drones no more.
Because they had like
Oh,
drone shows and
really?
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a whole big thing. All
Really.
right, so great Olympics so far, ladies and gentlemen.
So
Alan,
far.
tell me about your Olympic experiences.
Oh my! I turned the TV on yesterday to watch the Olympics, and I saw some dude beating the shit out of a chick. But then it turned out that it wasn't a dude; it was a chick identifying as a man.
Fighting another chick.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So yeah,
it
okay.
was
So
a
you
chick-
were wrong with your take last night. Then.
yeah, my
Right.
take last night was right according to the politically correctness. It was a dude beating the shit out of a woman. But in
Right,
real
yeah.
life, it was a woman that identifies as a man. Is a woman that identifies as a man fighting another woman.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
There you
And
go.
she
Well, I
beat
So
mean,
it wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be.
All
I
right.
thought it was going to be like what
I
every
was
man
like, I was all in favor of it. Was
Oh yeah, I was all in favor. Yeah, I think you should
Two
have
girls
some
beating
women.
each other up. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit. I want to see some wife
Yeah.
beating.
Live up to French.
Speaking of somebody beating the shit out of everybody at the Olympics, Katie Ledecky, did you know she holds the top 20 fastest times in the 1,500 meter freestyle?
Swimming.
Yeah, she holds the 20 top times.
She's a beast.
She's every time she races, she sets a new Olympic record. She was so fast when she finished last night, I believe.
She went out and did it again before the other people finished.
On the screen of the TV, you couldn't see the other swimmers.
That's crazy.
It looked like she was in the pool by herself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's insane.
There you go.
It was
That's crazy.
insane, dude. She beat her last record by 5 seconds. Like,
wow. That's a significant amount in swimming.
It's a significant amount of time, man.
Yeah.
Well,
she's part dolphin.
guys, I know
She identifies as a woman.
She's a dolphin that identifies as a woman. Yeah.
woman.
Exactly.
That helps.
In real life, she's a dolphin.
What's your
How did
name?
they wear the bathing suit?
Remember, comments at BLC World.
All comments directed courtesy of Allan is canceled. Your producer, feel free to fill in your resume. Send in your resume, kids. Looking for a producer as of like the break here in a few minutes.
I'll be surprised next week it'll be like some other dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be freaking that dude, JD Vance.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
it'll be a sofa.
Yeah, it's just a couch. That should be. We should try to get the couch.
That couch
on the show.
For the interview.
The poor couch.
The poor couch.
Sexually assaulted couch.
Yeah. Couch in the corner just by itself.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, you have to talk about it. That's why we got you on the show.
So, like, my couch has the thing where you flip out the feet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a sectional. So, like, but the cord broke.
Yeah, his was a sectional.
But the cord broke. So, like, I have to put my phone down into the thing and, like, push it with my, I got to push it with my hand. And I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't know now.
Like, I don't want to violate that
couch. Is this
couch.
a thing? Motherfuckers fuck couches, man. Like,
couches have rights, man.
Yeah, couches.
Well, I've been degrading.
Permission. Can I put my hand down?
Is it okay if I unleash you for myself, for my own appreciation? Well, I feel bad because I've been abusing my couch with farts for hundreds of years.
Yeah, but that's different.
So,
that's you know.
I'm just saying, if couches are gonna have rights, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble here. We might get canceled. Couch canceled. So guys, well, like I said, Olympics are in full swing, and of course, that means that it's time for more of the BLC Olympics. And as I recall, right now, Allan has the lead with 1 gold medal to my silver to Fred's bronze. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're switching it up. And this is a game that anybody could win. As a matter of fact, it's a game that probably none of us will win.
Oh.
So what we're playing tonight is BLC Telekinesis.
Ooh. I don't know.
Just saw it.
We saw that. Now, Allan doesn't have cards. So here, I definitely saw it. So here's what we're going to do. The way this is going to work is Fred and I will ask the other person and Allan to guess the card that's in our hand. Okay. And you can see this on the YouTube stream. Follow us on YouTube. All right. If they get it right, if they get the suit right or the number right, they get 1 point for each. If they get both right, they get 5 points.
Ooh.
And we're going to have 5 rounds.
5 rounds?
All right. So everybody will get 5 guesses. Okay. You know what I'm saying? 5 different cards.
Right.
Okay, so that's how it's going to work. We'll go in alphabetical order. So we'll go Allan, Fred, me. So I'll ask you 2, and then Fred, you ask me. And then you can ask Allan if you want. All right? Start with Allan. All right, Allan. You have 3 seconds to figure out this card.
Ace of spades.
He gets 1 point. This is the 10 of spades.
Oh.
So Allan has 1 point.
Oh.
I got to keep score here. 1 for Allan. Okay, Fred.
So, now it's me.
Yeah, guess
so I'm asking.
card.
Oh, you're doing it. Okay.
And then you'll do mine, yeah.
7 of hearts.
Queen of diamonds. No points for you. All right, my turn.
Dirty. Oh,
Yeah, you gotta do it for me. We'll learn how to do this. Okay. 8 of diamonds.
well, you get 1 point.
All right. Oh damn, that was a good one. I should have guessed ace. All right, now you can ask Allan.
Okay, Allan.
3 of hearts.
Wow.
Oh, 2 points.
So
Alan now
close.
has 2 points.
Jeez.
That would have been scary. If he gets it right, if one of us gets it right, dude, they pretty much win the game.
Yeah.
All right, what you got, Fred?
7 of clubs.
Oh, we're tuning in. We're tuning in. That's 6 of clubs.
Damn.
Wow, it's getting closer. Now I feel like I have to get it right. All right, let's see what you got, Fred. Eight of diamonds.
Shining bright like a diamond.
3 clubs. Oh, that was in my head too, and I didn't know it gave me that.
All right, Vakeman.
All right, so that's 2 rounds down. Allan's in the lead 2-1 to 1. So, all right, Allan, here's your card.
All right. 10 of hearts.
Deuce of hearts. You're close.
Deuce of hearts.
3. Allan's taking a lead here, Fred.
Damn.
All right, let me get one for Fred. All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
He's afraid he got his eyes closed and shit.
I don't know why he has his eyes closed for those listening at home. I think he's going to get it.
Jack of diamonds.
Oh, he's tricked himself. Queen of spades. All right, my turn. Six of diamonds.
It's upside down.
9 of diamonds. Oh, I saw it upside down.
Oh, man.
In my brain. All right, this is weird. It's weird that this is easier than it seems.
This
All right,
is
Allan.
All right.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah.
4 spades.
No, not even close.
Very close.
Ace of spades. Ace of hearts. All right, Fred. Pull one randomly. There it is. Boom. I don't even know what it is.
Oh,
I think this is the last round, right?
Yeah.
Wait, one more after this. 3 to 1 to 2. Fred's got a. If Fred nails this card, he wins again.
5 of hearts.
Sure. 4 of spades. Very close. Only we could electrocute each other.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Give me one more. Or one. Yeah, I think one more.
Oh, you'll get
Hey.
this.
You'll get this.
You can't. How you gonna say that? See, now that's mind game to me for sure.
Yeah.
Jack of hearts.
You'll get
Because then I'm like, what's the card that I would know? How would I know? All right, Allan. Last
All right.
round. Allan's got a 3 to 1 to 2 lead.
7 of hearts.
All right, no points. All right, Fred. If you get this right, you win the game. This is you definitely know this one. It is one of the cards in the deck. You want me to hold it? Here, I'm going to rub it up against the thing.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Jack of diamonds.
Oh.
All right, my last chance to win. Otherwise, Allan's going to take a 2-0 lead in the gold medal, Fred.
Okay.
Give me a good one.
Oh, it's on me.
I got one more shot, and then that's it.
Oh, you're going to get that one.
You got it, man. I see
3
it in your
clubs.
eyes. Close.
No, that
Hey,
close
wasn't
at
that
all.
what you just? wasn't
King of
that what
clubs,
you
yeah.
just-
So it's a tie, 3 to 3. Okay, so now it's just me and Allan. All right,
That was a
so
tie?
we
Was it
got to
tie?
figure it
Okay.
out. Yeah, we got to figure out how to
So-
break a tie. You
Okay,
call the
well,
card. You put
yeah,
up a
I'll-
card, Fred. We'll both say
Right.
what it is. Closest one wins.
All right.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me shuffle.
And since Allan starts
Yeah,
with
you
an 8,
shoveled all right.
Allan can give his name. He can give his guess first.
Yeah. 2 of hearts.
4 of diamonds. I win.
Yep. Part of 1.
Gold medal for me. Good stuff. I'm the
Gold
gold
medal.
medalist of this game. That doesn't make
So
sense.
gold, silver, bronze.
That's right.
Yep.
2 bronzes for Fred
Yep.
for Wakanda.
I got 2.
I felt like we should each. have like some country that
Claim a
we
nation.
represent. Yeah. Because we all know we're
We should do it. Like,
Fred
let's do.
automatically gets Wakanda.
Wakanda's
Yeah,
the coolest country.
No, I'll
Let's
do
do.
Zamula.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's do made up country.
Right, made up.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, fuck it. I'll take Wakanda.
Okay.
You can have Gilead.
No, I'll take Zamula.
Zamunda? You can have Zamunda?
The one from
Coming to America.
Yeah.
And I'll take Avatar. What was the name of the planet?
Pandora.
Okay, sure.
Pandora.
I prefer to think of it.
Avatar.
I prefer to think that I represent Avatar, the show, or the movie. I mean, not the show. All right. Well, now that we know who we're playing for, we'll have one more installment of this next week. Where Fred, theoretically, I would say next week the points will be doubled because we have to double the points. So if you were to win next week, you would still win. So there you go. Think about that.
Well, yeah. Whoever wins next week wins.
Wins the thing. Yeah. Where everybody else is playing for second place.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. And we'll be back with some more Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome back to the 152nd episode of the Black Podcast. Thank you so much for still being with us. But we should do like a second half intro, I think. We should come up with one. I'm going to let one of you guys write that.
Yeah, Freddie can do it.
Welcome
Good job.
back to the
But it's going to be like,
Black
show. It's a show.
So welcome back, show.
Welcome home.
Welcome back.
If you live here. If you lived here, you'd be home already. You ever see this? What is it?
Not funny.
There's a sign. Is that like they put that in like mobile home parks and stuff?
Yeah,
like near the road.
You know,
You live here, I see those. You be here.
There's always one smart. There's just one smart ass redneck guy too. Who's like, I'm gonna get everyone home. This is the funniest fucking thing I ever heard in my life. Because if you did live here, you would be home.
That's right.
They're right.
I'm like 8 hours from home. Well, I haven't been home in forever.
I wish that, I'll be honest with you, Allan, today is the day that I wish I was 8 hours from home as well. And the reason for that is because I did something very, very stupid. And I am.
So it's a normal day.
I was no, it's a little different than that, but in a bad way. So a dear friend of ours, Fred, friend of the show, our buddy Chris, who started a big garden. He's got a garden out where we live, a huge plot of land that he's, growing shit on.
Of land?
Plot of land.
Oh, plot. Oh, is it pot?
And so he had mentioned, hey, I've got an excess of peppers. Oh. And I was like, oh, well, you know what? I enjoy to eat peppers. I will purchase some from you. And he's like, you know what? You don't have to do that. I'm just going to drop them off by your house. And I was like, oh, that was very nice of you. So sweet guy. Okay. So amongst the other things that he delivered to me, which is very nice, was a number of Carolina Reaper peppers.
Ooh.
Yes. And they were gnarly looking. Mm-hmm. So out of the 20 that he gave me, give or take, which is a lot for that, 20 I was like, I'm going to take some to work because there's nothing, I don't know what I could possibly do with 20. I mean, I guess I can dehydrate them. I don't know. But I was like, I'm just going to take these to work. We can make chili powder from them, you know?
Yeah.
It would burn the shit out of you. So anyway, so I'm going to take them to work. No big deal. Someone at work will probably eat them. We have a bunch of young guys that I work with. They're all idiots, just like me. And so they're like, hey, and I was like, they'll get eaten at work. Or someone will take them as a gag or something, whatever. So, and
just get them out my house.
Well, I was like, there's nothing I can do with 20. And I'm going to feel like I'm wasting them because there's no possible way that any part of my body can handle that.
You could buy your kids a katana, and y'all could play real life Fruit Ninja.
Dude, that's a great idea. That's the best. That's a great idea. I can't even argue with that. It seems like such a good idea. Why haven't I handed my crazy children bladed weapons before?
Rock, paper, katana, whatever, rock, paper, whatever.
Katana, Carolina Reaper, and acid.
Or was it rock, paper, something? I remember.
No, it's rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper.
Yeah, there you go. Firecracker, katana, and Carolina Reaper pepper. So that's the 2024 rock, paper, scissors. So we got them, and I took some to work and talked to a couple of the guys, and I was like, hey, we got these peppers, you should try one. And everybody was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And I was like, well, I'll make you a deal. If you try one, I will try one with you. Because I brought him in. I feel like it's my responsibility. He gave it to me as a gift. Thank you, Chris.
Goating them.
Do what? Goading them?
Yeah, goating them.
Parker always does that.
Yeah.
Always does
stupid.
that. He's like, if you do it, I'll do it.
If you do it,
I'll do it. Well, but here's what happened. So lunchtime, I was like, I can't do it on an empty stomach. Okay, got to have lunch. So right after lunch, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to cut one of these up into quarters, and I'm just going to walk around the office and see if anybody wants any. So that's what I did. I walked into the office with the guys who I knew would do it because they're dumb like me, and said, hey, watch this, and grabbed a piece of it and shoved it in my mouth. And it was a big piece, and chewed it up, and I was like, this is pretty hot. And one of the guys was like, oh, shit. I was like, you guys are all pussies. And the guy's like, no, I'm not. And grabbed one to put it in his mouth. And I knew that would work. Because as soon as I call, as soon as there's a guy around, he calls you a pussy for doing it, you're like, I have to do it now.
Yeah.
Nope.
So he grabbed a piece and he shoved it in his mouth. And then he was like, how is it? And I was like, it's not that bad. It burns. Dude, that shit lit me up. It burns so bad. But I was like, I was holding it together. I was like, it burns. They're like, hey, your eyes are watering. I'm like, no, I'm so thankful that I got to eat this pepper that I'm essentially crying tears of joy. And they're like, you're very flushed. I'm like, no, I'm just appreciative of the gift that God's given us. And so about 10 minutes later or so, it finally subsides. And I was like, okay, it really wasn't that bad. There was a point where it was like, if it gets any worse, it's going to be bad.
You're going to get fired for disrupting the workplace.
No, it was during lunch. So,
during lunch.
It was during lunch.
Hot peppers only last, lunchtime.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Yeah, you only got 30 minutes.
They have to stop after.
I didn't make anybody do it. I just said, do it.
Call me a pussy. I'll be like, eat me.
You'd be like, all right. You're like, yeah, but really, if a bunch of other guys, and they were like, yeah, you're like, all right, I'll do it too.
No, I'm not.
No, because see, you're old though, Fred. We're wise enough to know better.
Exactly.
20-something-year-olds aren't.
You can't pressure me into doing anything but
what's your excuse, Parker?
I'm stupid. So, needless to say, I ate it and I was like, okay, I survived it, right? Well, 15 minutes before the show started.
I was about to say, yeah, you got the second round coming.
Yeah, no, yeah. And a third probably, it feels like. So 10, 15 minutes before the show started, I texted you guys. I was like, hey, we're going to have to be a little late. And the reason for that is because I enjoyed reliving the pepper experience down under like an Australian guy would do. And let me tell you what, burns more on the way out than on the way in. So I want to let you guys know that. That's where we're at.
Yeah, to dip the toilet paper in the water. And
but no one quite that bad, thank goodness. Not this round anyway. But so I just want to let you guys know, eat them. Do eat them, but don't eat them.
Yeah, so the hot
shit. I'm going down, baby.
So Chris was like, "Would you video your tape yourself eating another one?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll probably do that."
I thought he was going to take the
videos and taking a shit.
No. He was like, "Yeah, will you do a video of you eating one then?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do that for the next one I eat." And now I've completely changed my mind, and I will never eat another one. So after that, it's not happening again. Probably, maybe I might get stupid enough to do it again, but I'll regret it if I do.
Flame on,
flame on. Exactly. That's what I told the toilet. I walked into the bathroom and I said,
"You went
"Flame
to
on,
wipe,
honey."
and the toilet paper caught on fire." He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit!"
It like disintegrated right before I could get my hand to it. Yeah.
It was like the magician. The magician.
Yeah, exactly. It was exactly what it was like, except with so much more sweating. So, so yeah, don't do what I did, Fred. Don't. I mean, or do it. Yeah, no, do it. Actually, everybody, try it.
Do it.
Not.
Do it.
Do it. You only live once, guys. You only live once. You got to do
Yep.
it. Look at this. I got a new light. Look at that. So,
Oh,
Fred,
that was your butthole.
that's what happened when I pulled the
Lighting up.
pepper out.
There's this right there.
Yeah, it's like his butthole.
There you go.
Put
Only
that
has
thing
1%.
away.
Okay, so yes, Fred. So nature once again did a victory lap on yours truly, as it tends to do, because I make mistakes. At least I didn't do the Packy One Chip Challenge.
Fuck
So
that.
that's what has that's what I told him. I was like, this may hurt, but like that thing puts people in the hospital. I'm not trying to fuck around with that.
Fuck that.
Like there's a difference. Like this is somewhat natural. You know, I mean, it's natural enough. So like it was bread, but I mean everything we eat nowadays was bread from something else. So I mean that's
Oh, I thought you said it was red.
no, it wasn't bread. It was bread.
It was red.
But
Yes,
it was red.
yeah, it was red.
Ted fed Fred bread in bed.
It was red. I know. I was just thinking like, wow, I didn't realize so many words rhyme with
Yep.
words.
He took a shit and his ass is red.
There you go. And as soon as this show's over, I'm going to bed. So Fred, speaking of victory laps, I heard you had a victory lap you wanted to share with the team.
You know what? I'm not gonna call it a victory lap because as a nation we all lose.
Because it's not.
It's not. It's not a victory lap. But I think how I want to say this. I think the coils are coming unraveled. The truth is coming to light. And with the picture provided by I don't know who that guy was, but
John Bon Jovi.
took a picture of Trump without the damn diaper on his ear. And
Right.
what did we see, ladies and gentlemen?
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing. Not a nick, not a scratch, not a scar,
No,
not a scab, nothing.
Well, I have to disagree.
Beautiful white ear.
big.
I'd have to say
Big.
that was the most.
It's the biggest, whitest ear you've ever
Biggest.
seen.
Whitest.
It was
That's one.
long. It
Handsome
was-
ear.
You know, you get old, your ears get long.
More shot than any ear's ever been shot.
Well, I have to disagree with you because the FBI
Yep.
said he got shot.
Hey, because they had to say he got shot.
No, I mean,
Right.
come on. The FBI is not his friend. So
Yeah.
they're not. No,
They have to say it. They playing the game,
Now-
man.
no,
play
no.
the
Now
game.
they said it could be a bullet or fragments,
Right.
but he did get shot. I mean, he got shot in the ear. I mean,
You can't say
But-
he got shot.
He didn't get shot in the ear.
he didn't get
That's what I'm
shot.
saying.
Yeah, he did get shot.
I
What
think he
happened?
pulled the Ric Flair,
Yep.
Yeah.
BLC Hall of Famer Ric Flair,
Yes, definitely.
and was like, "Hey, razor blade," and then was like, "Ah!"
No, he
He
got
did my
shot.
pose.
He got
I
shot.
will say, we talked about this the other day. Whatever happened, that was one of the most epic photos in like history of things.
Yeah.
Like, and I hate that for him, but it was a
That's
great
why
shot.
they did it. That's why
Great
they
picture.
did it.
Well, it
Why
doesn't
they did
matter.
it?
They took it off. I mean, basically, the Facebook took it off and Google took it off, and then they got
That's
busted.
the inspiration for the statue they were gonna build.
Right.
The
That's
statue
the
they're gonna build.
inspiration.
The
Yeah,
DJT
they're gonna put it
pretzel
right
statue.
next to the Martin Luther King statue in DC, and it's gonna be him with that fist up, that black power fist, that white power fist in the air. Fight, fight, fight.
You're right. Right. That's what's going to be.
Mortal Kombat, fight.
How ironic that is going to be next to the Martin Luther King.
It's gonna be right. Matter of fact, it's gonna be in front of it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Right.
in front of the Martin Luther King statue.
He's like, I
Right,
stood
if
in
you
front of
stand
Martin
there,
Luther King, and the bullet hit me instead.
Right. Hit me in the ear. I remember it like it was yesterday, friends. There we
They gonna
stood.
put- They gonna do
MLK.
what? Same thing with the Abraham Lincoln memorial. The Lincoln Memorial, they're gonna put one right in front of Lincoln.
I took a bullet for Lincoln. John Wilkes Booth shot twice. I took the first one.
Like
In the ear.
In the black communities, they was always like in your grandma's kitchen. She had that picture of like Jesus, Martin Luther King, and John F. Kennedy. That's how he gonna push Jesus out. They gonna push Jesus off the picture. It's gonna be Trump.
But you said that, but they, and I hadn't seen one of them in forever.
Yeah, well,
that's because you're not invited to the cookout, bro.
No, I mean they just it just. No, it's new.
It's a different time. I mean, because people had them. The people that had them in their kitchen was alive when they were
when that was the thing. Shot. Yeah.
They saw that shit. You know what I'm saying? They saw that,
especially
shit.
The Jesus.
And I mean, we had like for example, we
knocking on the door.
I remember when Jesus.
Somebody tried to shoot Trump, and it was like, oh shit! But can you imagine being around when somebody actually killed Kennedy, RFK, man. Martin Luther King? That's in 10 years.
Same thing happened. Like you had people when Kennedy was shot was like good. You know what I mean? They loved it. You know what I mean? You had people on the other side. You know what I mean? They were all for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
well, you had the warmongers that were like, now
there's always somebody who's gonna.
Same thing with Martin. When he got killed.
But you figure that was in this span of 10 years that John F. Kennedy gets killed, Martin Luther King, RFK.
Malcolm
no matter X. Malcolm X. 10 years. That's
right. Yeah.
Damn,
it's been a while since we had a good assassination.
Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say it.
Well, I did watch The Acolyte, man, and that was an assassination. That was a piece of shit.
Wasn't I have to? I've watched.
Oh man, that was an assassination. They killed Star Wars, man.
Oh.
That did. That's garbage. The first episode was pretty good, but
but that was it.
It was all downhill.
It was like
I have to not
all down. Yeah, you don't have to, man.
Yeah, I will not watch.
Don't subject yourself to.
Yeah, we're talking about like murders and stuff and all that. Parker, when he put the lamp on, he looks like Lee Harvey Oswald when when they took this picture of the president. Like when Ruby shot him.
It was really bright.
You gotta kill the killer.
Yeah, that's right. That's the only way to do it. And by killing the killer, there are no fewer killers in the world.
Hey, eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind.
Right, and with everybody has. There's no I in team.
And in the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is
king.
Yeah.
That's right. The land of the blind. Well, speaking of none of that at all. I'm glad, Fred, that you got I'm glad you had to take your victory lap, Fred. That's all.
I'm not a victory lap. I'm just
well, you know what?
Obvious.
I believe you, Fred, and I think that you're right. I think that he.
But see, and that's the thing. Nobody's talking about it.
Right.
Well, they don't want to talk about it.
No, of course not.
No, I mean they don't want to.
They don't want
to talk
over it. How are you over that?
Well, I think
they don't want to talk about that. The Secret Service fucked up, and somebody tried. People do care. The press is just not reporting on it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think that
they're not talking about it.
Well, so it happened, and the press was like, "Oh, this is going to be like a huge uptick in like numbers and blah 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 blah." And then within hours, people were like, "Okay, whatever. We don't really care that much."
No, they
were like, "Okay, well, on to the next thing."
What are you talking about? They're having hearings right now in Congress about the Secret Service, and nobody's reporting on it.
Yeah,
because nobody cares.
No, that they don't want you to care. They don't.
I watched that. I did.
They don't want you to care. They want you to worry about some guy shaking his ass somewhere or some gay parade in France.
Right. That's what they want. That's what they want you to
it's like, oh my God, the Last Supper is big deal, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, who gives a crap about that? What about some Secret Service? Almost, Biden just dropped out. Nobody's talking about that shit.
It's on to the next news cycle. It's the 24-hour news cycle. And that shit is like it's scary how true that shit is.
Right.
You know
And
what
how
I'm
quickly it
saying?
moves.
It moves.
So,
It's just like the show.
yep, just like our show. Which brings me to what's more important.
Moving on.
What's more important? Oh, that's gonna be Allan's brainworm. What's more important than this stupid politics crap Fred and Allan are always talking about is fat news.
Fat news.
I wanted to find like a tuba that's like boom, 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 boom. You know, like the fat guy tuba.
Fat Albert thing.
Yeah, there you go. That works. Make that happen, Allan. Give us the ghetto version of the fat. We can't get copyright struck if we just have to find our own version of it.
It's Bill
Make
Cosby.
it up.
It's fine.
We'll make it
Yeah,
up.
what's he gonna do? He's
Oh,
gonna
yeah, that's right. They can't.
give me
What's he
some
gonna do?
Jello, and you probably put me to sleep. And I wake up with cranberry juice next to me. No, forget that. I don't want that.
You done did it now, boy.
Where are
That's what-
you done fucked up.
You know, Bill Cosby should come on the show once in a while because that's pretty good.
We could get him. I'll reach out to him and see if he wants to come
Look at
on.
Parker staring at the lamp.
Oh, there he is.
He's
Yeah,
staring at
I
the
got
lamp.
him, buddy.
He's staring at the lamp.
Hey, it's fat news. Gonna have a good time. Hey.
Oh, the light went out.
Gonna have a good
Light went out,
time.
So
Fat news.
All right. Dateline. Georgetown, South Carolina, Fred. Yeah. 2 people were arrested and charged with assault after insults over unseasoned chicken turned into a brawl involving Raid bug spray, a gun, and a knife.
Ooh.
Deputies were called late Sunday in reference to an assault in progress. When they arrived, they were told the situation began when the one guy said, why he didn't season the chicken that was cooking so it could crust up, says the report. The guy replied he don't know how to cook and their grandmother would season it. Then his wife called him a dumb dog. And he got angry, shoved her into a table, and punched her about 5 times. Then the 2 continued to fight alongside another victim. Another person in the home came out of the kitchen and fired a warning shot from a 9mm handgun into the ceiling to break up the fight.
Hell no.
Then the girl went back into the kitchen and grabbed a steak knife. Then her husband broke free from being held back and ran into his grandmother's door for fear of his life. So I guess they were grilling out. I don't know. Then she ran in after him, started swinging the knife towards him, and the grandmother came out of her room, grabbed a broom, and started swatting her until she put the knife away. Then, Fred, the guy grabbed a can of Raid bug spray and sprayed her in the face and neck.
Hey, grandma with the bugs.
No, sprayed his wife in the face and neck.
Oh,
Yeah,
Then
that was
his wife grabbed it from him and sprayed him in the face and the neck. And they decided they're both going to press charges on each other. So they were both arrested with the charges of assault.
you got a picture of him?
No, I do not.
Does
I wish I did.
I want to guess black, white, or other.
Okay, let me look up. I will look up their name, and I feel
That's
like you
gonna
already
be
know.
tough. No, that's
tough.
going to be that's tough because
Number one, you got chicken.
yes.
Right.
So you got chicken.
All right, hold on. I'm
You
pulling
got
up right
grandma breaking up the fight, but Raid
Right.
don't.
See,
now.
you know,
that's tough, man. I want to say.
I mean, if it was adobo, then it would have been a Puerto Rican family.
Yeah.
Right, I would understand that.
Yeah, she was sitting there with a slipper.
We get the slipper.
Grabbed the broom.
Yeah, she got the broom. Yeah, the slipper would have been like
Yeah.
and just stayed in
Hit
the
all
air.
3 of them. Hit all 3 of them.
Stay in the air and wait for the other one to come around the corner. Yep.
You got any names?
Yeah, I have his name, Anthony Harper.
Oh, come on. No, you're supposed to wait.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
said it's a white guy. I said it's
It
a white
is.
guy.
Are you ready for me to
I don't know.
tell you?
Where was it?
Anthony
Georgetown?
Harper.
Georgetown,
South Carolina.
Okay.
That's a white guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go because black people always season their shit. You know?
Yeah. An unseasoned chicken.
Yeah, an unseasoned. Yeah.
Didn't
right,
let it
are you
crust
ready?
up.
Unless they're interracial.
Are you ready to see? Are you ready for the big reveal? You know what? I'm going to be honest with you.
You do have pictures? You got pictures?
Give me one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I found it. Give me one last guess of who we. Give me your guess.
I'm going with Allan. I'm gonna say both black and white. I'm gonna say this is generational.
Okay. What do you think?
Because he was complaining about chicken.
Yeah, he was complaining about chicken.
Okay. Well, I'm proud to say, and Allan, please share this for the kids. Hold on. Let me find the right one. I know.
I'm going to put it up here.
Okay. Here, please share this for the kids that you're both wrong.
Oh.
And I was also wrong.
What the hell?
Because I did not expect.
He looked like the dude from what's the Workaholics?
Yeah, he does. Blake Anderson. In my opinion, it would be hard for him to be much whiter.
Wow.
You never trust a workaholic.
No, you
Because
never
they'll
do.
do
You shouldn't.
anything. They'll do anything for their next hit of workahol.
Damn.
They're
You know,
addicted to sweet workahol.
when I was a kid, my mom had left the chicken out to defrost it in Puerto Rico, and ants got into the chicken, and I got pissed off because I wanted, because my mom used to make some kick-ass fried chicken, and I wanted the chicken so bad I was going to spray it down with bug spray. Yep. And Eric kicked my ass. Yeah, Eric kicked my ass. Man, he fucked me up, man, because we started fighting and he just fucked me up. And halfway through it, I'm on the floor and he's just kicking my ass halfway through it. We hear the car that mom's showing up and we're like, oh shit, mom's home. So we're like standing there like nothing happened, and my face is all fucked up.
Oh, fuck.
And mom's like, what happened to the chicken? It's like, there's ants in it. I'm like, you get off.
I don't give a shit about you, Allan. What happened to the chicken?
My mom would have been like, what happened to his face? But she didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
She just stared at us.
Like, what did you do to the chicken? I get
Watch
that
the
now.
ants on, man. Watch the ants on. That's
No.
all you got.
Yeah, watch it.
That's all you gotta do. Yeah,
well, that's all he was. That's all he said. He said, "Let's just watch the ants." No, I'm gonna kill the fuckers.
I want to fucking put the fucking
See,
spray
I would
on
say you
it.
would fry them up. I think they would be very crispy.
Yeah, they'd be
more protein.
More
They
protein,
taste
added
peppery. Ants
Right.
taste peppery. I know
Best
that
chicken
now.
there
I
is.
didn't know that then, but yeah.
Right at the time.
Yep.
But then again, so does bug spray. It tastes pretty peppery too.
Yeah. I know. Yep. Well, tell that to my brother when he kicked my ass.
I'll let him know.
He's listening to us and smiling. He'd be like, "That's right. I did kick his ass."
I love it. Good job, Eric. Way to do it. So, okay. So, other fat news. Fred, for nearly a decade, Chick-fil-A has reigned as America's favorite fast food chain.
If you
I
will.
heard
But-
about this.
A report says a different spot has bumped the traditional chicken restaurant down the ladder.
I don't believe this though. My wife told me about this.
Okay, the fast food restaurant known for its chicken is now the country's third most popular chain, according to USA Today's annual Reader's Choice survey. Okay, so I agree with you, Fred. Let me just say this. I think that this
understand.
is sketchy. Okay, I think this is sketchy. So here's what I'm going to do. We have a top 10 here.
All right.
All right, I want you guys to give me in your opinion, the top 10 fast food restaurants. Okay, fast food being burger joint, Chick-fil-A, KFC,
Right.
Taco Bell, Popeyes, Zaxby's. Zaxby's is probably the classiest of all those, I would say. So give me, or would you rather me list off the top 10 and you can
Yeah, just
react and
list
see if
them
it's appropriate? Okay, that number 10, Arby's. I think that's a pretty
Okay.
appropriate.
Yeah, that's
put it
about
in
right.
there.
That's about right. Yeah.
Arby's is good, but they hella expensive. So like,
Right.
Yeah, that's about right.
you gotta really want Arby's.
So I don't have an
to be
issue with that. Yeah, if you really want roast beef, they have it.
Yeah.
They have the meats.
They got burgers
no-
now too.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
they do.
ridiculous. That's not right. Well, coming in at number 9 is your old buddies at Zaxby's.
That makes sense.
Again, fine.
Okay.
Fine. Zaxby's is fine.
Yeah.
It's-
Chicken tenders.
Number 8, Popeyes. I think
Yeah.
it probably should be a little higher, but service probably
I think
dictates that it not.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't go to Popeyes for the service though,
Yeah, too many
as
fights.
they say.
Right. And like I
So-
said, Popeyes were expensive too.
Yeah. Number 7, Taco Bell. I feel like it might be top 5, but they've gone up in price lately. So I
they really have. Yeah, they really have, man.
Taco Bell's expensive now. Yeah,
they taxing you. Yeah,
they don't care. You get it. You run
3
to the border.
tacos.
You pay the
3 tacos and a drink, $11.
Yeah, that shit is expensive.
Yeah,
Sure. So at number 6, not a local chain to us, but one I've thrown up many a time. That's Captain D's.
Did you say throw it up a many a time?
I have destroyed plenty of places with Captain D's seconds.
Dookies. Captain D's Dookies.
Yeah.
So good though. All right, and this is where it starts getting a little sketchy to me. Okay. Number 5, Hardee's.
Man, they shut down all our Hardee's. Man.
I can't even.
Most of them.
Yeah, but Hardee's makes a good burger.
See, I don't know.
You know what? I don't eat them.
Yeah,
I don't eat.
But Hardee's makes a good. Well,
Hardee's is for breakfast. Hardee's
now
is
their
for
breakfast is I argue they have probably the second best breakfast.
Yeah.
But all right, so number 4, In-N-Out Burger. West Coast
Had it
chain.
once.
See, this is where I think we're kind of having some issues because not all of these are nationally like syndicated.
Right.
See, but I would have put In-N-Out above McDonald's and all.
Okay, well, wait till McDonald's isn't even on the list.
Okay, good.
So yeah, which I get. Again, I get that. So number 3, because okay, Fred, let's be honest here. Between me and you and the hundreds and thousands of listeners at home, McDonald's is like a guilty pleasure. Like you go to McDonald's when you want to like live in shame.
Yeah, McDonald's is
no one on it. If you ask me to vote,
I get McDonald's and I hate myself for it.
Right. And if you ask me to
I'm
vote,
hungry
on
and
the
I need to get
10,
something, and I don't want to make a decision.
Right. And it didn't say top 10 you go to the most, top 10 best. You could go to McDonald's every day and you're never going to be like, oh yeah, McDonald's is top 5 best fast food. You're just like, I don't know what you're talking. I have 46,000 points in the app.
There's more McDonald's than anything else.
Right.
So.
Yes, that's what it is. It's
my wife made fun of me for the app. She was like, why do you have so many fucking points? I was like, I don't know. So I really don't know. It's a shame. So anyway, so number 4, In-N-Out Burger, like I said, good burger when we had it. I have no complaints about that. Okay. Number 3, Chick-fil-A. So here's where we're at. Okay. This is the whole story. Okay. Chick-fil-A is number 3. So now I'm going to let you guys guess. You've heard the other top 10. There's 2 spots above Chick-fil-A.
See, and I know number 1.
Love for you to guess them.
So number 2
is a surprise to me personally.
If McDonald's ain't on there, Burger King ain't on there.
Nope.
No, so it would have to be a Whataburger or something like that.
Nope. It's something that is nationally, internationally known.
Internationally, KFC.
And KFC, that's absolutely right.
Yeah.
I would not put KFC at number 2, but
no, I haven't eaten KFC in forever.
Yeah, but I can see it number 2 because KFC is there's a KFC everywhere.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's what I'm saying because of the amount of them.
The KFC in the town outside of our town, is now a Whataburger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the one in Malden. Yeah,
that's right.
They turned into a Whataburger.
Yeah,
so and I won't go for 6 months.
Yeah,
I mean I can see it, but I just, in my opinion,
I can KFC it.
Yeah, I can KFC it, but I wouldn't put it number 2.
I wouldn't put it number 2 either. Okay, so now that leaves us with just one left, and it's a hard one because again, if you don't know, you don't know.
I'll give Allan the guess because, like I said,
I can tell you. I'll give you a guess. Okay, the closest one to us. There used to be one closer to us. Yeah. Now the closest one to us currently is in Columbia. There used to be one in Spartanburg. Now but it closed. Now there's one. There's one in Columbia is the closest one.
It's Mexican.
Mexican
or
adjacent.
So-called Mexican.
So-called Mexican. What, Chipotle maybe or something?
No. Del Taco.
Del Taco.
Which,
Del
Taco is good.
Wait a second. When I was in Florida, when I was in Florida, man, there was a Del Taco in every corner.
Really?
And they were fucking awesome, man.
Really? I've never had it.
Yes.
I've never had it.
Yes. And Del Taco's prices they had the 49 cent, 39 cent.
Right.
79 and 99 cent. You could get like a regular soft taco, and then if you add lettuce to it, it was a little bit more. And they were all brand new, and they were good. It was good.
Yeah.
Okay. It was better than Taco Bell.
They're legit. They have a $2 and under menu. Legit.
But But no, I mean, I'd say, I mean, if I have to put number one in quality wise, I'd say it's Wendy's.
See, I would think Wendy's would be like on that list as well. But again,
and they got the best deal. That $5 biggie bag, man. That's
And I mean, Wendy, and you know, I mean, you pay for it. I mean, some items are steep.
Yeah,
I mean, the burgers are good. The stuff.
But if you know you can get out for $5 and get a meal, like that's the best.
Yeah,
deal.
Wendy. I mean, if I'm going to go someplace for $5, I can go to McDonald's for $5 and get shit, or go to Wendy's and it at least tastes good. And you know,
right. And I feel more comfortable. I feel like a Wendy's is a higher quality than McDonald's, and I think.
But I don't think. I think basically Del Taco probably paid for their parent company paid for this.
So this was the whole thing.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A shouldn't be number 3.
Right, it's a DEI hire, as they say. So no, I just
didn't earn it.
I read this. Del Taco sucked a lot of dicks to get this.
Yeah, they did. They sucked a lot of. You know?
Well, how else was it supposed to get there?
You know, according to Mayor McCheese,
it's probably who ran the survey.
Mayor McCheese was like, "Yeah, Del Taco used to hang out with me all the time, and got ahead, and you know,
can't tell you how many times Officer whatever Big Mac found Del Taco hanging on the street corner."
Yeah,
called Del Taco Jabba Jaws.
Yeah, Jabba. Hang out with me and then go to the King, hang out with Burger King.
We passed that bitch around.
Yeah. Let me just tell you this: the taco in Del Taco isn't what you think it is. But no, it was just like I said, it was just a shocking turn of events from my perspective.
Yeah, I don't think. I think Chick-fil-A is still number 1. I mean, I'm not a big Chick-fil-A guy myself.
I'm not a huge Chick-fil-A guy either, but and I do think their quality's taken a little bit of a hit lately. But I think it's just, you know, I mean, everybody's.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I just go by what I see, and every time you go by a Chick-fil-A, it's packed.
They cut the cost by cutting the product.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
Everybody going with Cisco. Fucking
instead of Shaquille O'Neal.
Right
here, all right, undercover brother. When he was fighting, you're like Cisco. Yeah, when he was white, Backstreet Boys. It's sick.
Oh yeah. well, guys, we were supposed to talk about Deadpool tonight, but because we give a 2 week, we're going to give a 2 week moratorium on everybody who hasn't seen it, so they can see it. Have time before we do our spoiler filled. Probably review of it next week if we remember. If we don't,
shit out of it.
Get ready.
We're gonna recite the movie line for line.
Yeah,
that's right.
I know when Parker sees it. When Parker sees it, there's going to be one scene that Parker's going to go.
I hope it's in a bathtub.
It's one scene that you're going to.
Oh, wet right now.
Yeah, he's going to do that. He is. When he sees that scene, he's going to be like.
See, now I have to see it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. There's one scene that he is. He's gonna hold on to the side of the chair and go.
I can't. Is there a mukbang scene? Is that what it is?
No, you'll know when you see it.
I know. I can't. I'll have to see it.
He'll be like, "Son of a bitch is right."
I know. If that happens, I'll be like, "Damn it, you got me again." Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna get out of here. Thank you for listening. If you're still listening, enjoy. Please tweet us your top 10 fast food restaurants.
Yep.
And we will put our own list together that rivals USA Today's.
Yes.
Oh, that was USA Today?
Yeah, it was USA. That's what I'm saying, dude. USA Today.
That's USA yesterday.
Yeah.
Like they need South Carolina last week. That's the one that'll tell you the real deal.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Well, thanks for listening to me and to us. And I mean, you guys, I'm saying thank you, Allan and Fred, for listening to me. I'm thankful to listen to you.
Thank you for listening to me.
We'll see you next week with more of the Black Lady Black podcast.
All right.
Without racist crazy guy.
Yes. Remember,
he was very sad, by the way, that I turned him down. He was like,
"Oh, really?
Just my luck." And like, I could see him doing the like.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddies, sharing a special moment. Yeah.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, what a day. What a motherfucking day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hip. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.